Apple has finally done it right with their new iPad Pros. Hey, what's up everyone, I'm Wilson Gao and this is Mr. GWS Gadgets Worth Searching. If you like those videos these days, you know where to go. Subscribe to my channel, follow on my Facebook, YouTube and my IGTV as well. So let's get in our way to the brand new iPad Pro which announced today, I guess. And it's a refreshed version of the iPad Pro. It comes with 11 and 12.9 inch display. I think it's a slightly full bezel this time around because they ditched out the fingerprint scanner to more or less similar to the iPhone 10 series now, I guess. That means you have to hold your tablet like this to unlock your tablet using the Face ID. Just like I think the Tab S4 also ditched their fingerprint scanner to rely on I think intelligent scan, like the face unlock with their iris scanner. And of course Apple also done it as well. So of course the screen will still be LCD, and it will also 120 Hz refresh rate. So I think not much of the difference, but it is a very good improvement. And let's see, yes, it also upgraded to the A12X Bionic chip, the ones on the iPhone XS. Of course, the camera is also the same 12 megapixel on the rear, and it's 7 megapixel on the front. Yes, it is more or less a similar setup to the iPhone XR, if I'm not wrong, because XR only has one rear camera and one on the front. The XS has two rear cameras and one on the front. Of course, the new iPad Pro can record up to 4K 60 frames per second, and the front can record up to Full HD at 60 frames per second, which I much prefer smooth frame rate rather than 30 frames per second. But everyone has its advantage and disadvantages. And of course, the battery will be bigger as well. All the things, yes, Face ID is here, Siri is here, and yes, the one major difference, yes, even though they now ditched the headphone jack, which is very unfortunate, the lightning connector is replaced with the USB-C, and you can use that USB-C to lightning cable port to charge your iPhone, from your iPad to your iPhone, or maybe USB-C to USB-C to charge other devices like your phone as well. So of course it runs iOS 12, no much of a difference. And yes, internal storage as also now from 64, 256, 412 gigs. Now it also comes with 1 terabyte, which is definitely costs a bomb. It costs, like, I think in Singapore it costs over $2,000 for an iPad. $2,000 for an iPad. It really insane, right? And of course it also has yes, it has a magnetic connector to charge your new Apple Pencil. At least I think this time they did it right with their new refreshing Apple Pencil, which if there's a magnetic port and it can place like this and charge, which is a really good. Yeah, I know it's a very bad example, but you roughly know what it will be. So it's a more or less slightly great improvement over maybe the previous iPad Pro, but it's a major improvement over Apple Pencil, because the previous Apple Pencil has a lightning port and you have to charge like this, which it makes no sense at all. But this time they finally done it right with their Apple Pencil, and even though I think it will still cost expensive, Apple being Apple. And of course, if you can see here, 11-inch starting cost is $11.99. Of course, the 12.9-inch starting from $14.99. Let's see the 11-inch. Of course, both will comes with silver and space gray. And this is the regular 11-inch iPad Pro. if you can, not sure you can see, 64 gigs is $11.99, 256 is $14.19, 512 one is $17.19, and of course the 1 terabyte is $2,219, which is, yeah, really insane, right? If I change to the 12-inch version, it costs way more than it should. 64 gig, $14.99, 256 gigs is $7.19, 512 one is $20.19, and the 1 terabyte is a whopping massive $26.19, which is $2,619. I think that kind of price can buy a gaming laptop at least now. 1 terabyte drive. I'd rather buy a gaming laptop if I given a choice to buy an iPad Pro. I'd rather get the 64 one or 256 and not the massive 1 terabyte, I think. But for iOS ecosystem, maybe I think the most sweet spot is either the 256 or 512. So what do you think about the brand new iPad Pro? Do you really kind of interested become a Apple version of the Galaxy Tab S4? Leave your comments below, and that's it for my video. This is Mr. GWS signing off, and I will see you on the next video. Yeah, I forgot to add one thing. The price just now I said is only the Wi-Fi only version. But if you want to add the highest one possible, with the Wi-Fi cellular as well, it will cost $28.39. That is so massive, insane. Not sure whether you can see it. Maybe you can check their website as well, because it's kind of confusing because it not only has a storage version, it also has Wi-Fi only and Wi-Fi cellular as well. So maybe you can check their websites as well. So yeah, see you on the next video.